chat.
Let me get a new holder. Instagram kids.
Facebook and YouTube fell. That was all. You know, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh my gosh, are you guys dead out there? Oh, my computer might be dead. Our holder didn't hold. Give us a shout out if you're still there. Oh yeah, it's a Wednesday. Like a Monday. All right, let's get that. I was thinking that might happen.
Yeah, it looks like it was running backwards.
All right, we're out there. Facebook and YouTube, let us know if you're still alive out there. Oh,
All right, should already be on chat. Oh,
Okay.
there's some
there's
comments
people
coming
popping in. It might be a little tweaked. I'm not sure. Is it straight?
No, you're not straight at all. Just the top part, yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, look, that okay.
Okay. We should be all right. You should be all right.
Holy cow.
I kind of knew that was going to happen.
That was exciting. All right. We need some new holders for our, technology here. We had a technology fail. So good afternoon, everybody. It's Cindy
And Christine.
with Candles and Supplies. And today we're doing our vegan lip balm. So we've been working on this for a while. We've had a lot of requests for a vegan lip balm, something without beeswax. Obviously, no petrochemicals, no paraffins, no anything like that, but completely vegan, completely plant-based vegan and stuff like that. So it gets a little tricky when you get that way because a lot of the plant ingredients are very brittle. So you don't want a brittle lip balm.
Yeah.
You don't want that at all.
Soothing at all.
Yeah, but we came up with some things that we really like. It's kind of when you're formulating a lip balm and thinking about a lip balm, first you want to have things that will cure your dry, chapped lips. So this time is a very good time of year to formulate lip balms because your
testing is key.
testing your lips in Pennsylvania get chapped within like half hour outside and stuff like that. So so I was testing all kinds of not only what we were using and everything, but other brands and stuff to see how long they last. You want them to last a long time. You don't want to be putting lip balm on like every 10 minutes. That's annoying. You don't want something that's like so tasty that you lick it off your lips or so that you don't want to think about it. You just want to put the lip balm on. You want to have it easily absorbed and then have your lips be nice and moisturized and everything like that. So that's the goal of lip balm. There's a lot of challenges because this time of year, especially if you spend a lot of time outside, your lips get very dry, very chapped, very peely and stuff like that. So you need to heal all that too. So not only is it a balm that's going to seal and protect and moisturize your lips, it's also got to heal everything bad that's going on, which could be a lot of things this time of year. So
a lot going on, a little thing.
There is, in just this little tube and stuff like that. So it gets difficult. You also want it to go on smoothly. You don't want it to be brittle. You don't want it to be grainy. It has to accept, colors. It has to accept the lip flavor oils and stuff like that. So a lot goes on in there. So, but yeah, so we've been working hard on that. It's actually kind of fun. So it's not so much fun when you do a bad formula and stuff. So, but I have like literally a whole cart right over here of not failed things, just
Attempts that didn't work.
Attempts that are one step closer to having a fantastic product. That's what. So, but things that we didn't necessarily like. Yeah. Anyway, and we also wanted to have like our final lip balm. You want it to have a long shelf life, right? You don't want to have a lip balm, especially a vegan or natural lip balm, and then open the cover and it's rancid like 6 months later. Like you don't want that because sometimes you may just throw your lip balm in your purse. It may be there for a year. You don't really. Unless you really need it while you're traveling, you use the one that's in your car or use the one that's up by your office or whatever.
I feel like lip balms are the easiest thing to lose track of and then like reappear later on.
Right. Yeah. I think I have like 5 or 6 at all times. I have one on my desk at home, my desk here. I have, one in my car, one in my purse, one in random other places too, just in case. Yep. So yeah, they're all over the place. So you want them to have a long shelf life. You also want them to hold up. So this time of year, okay, they're all going to hold up, especially in Pennsylvania. It's cold, so they're not.
By hold up, she means not melt.
not melt. So you don't want to keep your lip balm in your car in the summer and then have a
It all
pile
melts
of gross
away.
things like as your car is like
I mean,
100 and some
Most of it
degrees.
will soften,
It
everything
does.
softens, but you don't want it to like leak through
Leak
your
out.
packaging and go
Right.
everywhere. Like that's obviously not good.
Right. Lip balm's always a little softer, so we've been testing for all of those things to come up with a wonderfully magnificent product in the end, and we have. So, yeah. We did that. First thing we did when we were researching for the lip balms and stuff, we tested all of our oils, all of our butters that we have here. And by testing, I put them in little tubes or roll-ons. I mean, the oils obviously won't fit in the tube. And I just put like my codes on here. So this one's number 2.7, and then this one says, our item number. So when I give this to, not only do I test it, but I give it out to other people too. Men, women, anybody, basically any suckers that are willing to try our stuff out. So give it out, and they don't know what it is, but they'll be like, oh, I like the 2.7, or oh, I like this, whatever it says on there, for numbers and stuff like that. That way they're completely unbiased. If people know what's in it, kind of like when we test for candle fragrances, I always test by number so I can get a completely unbiased opinion. You're not biased to a number or just random sets of letters. You're not biased to that. So you can give an honest opinion, like this goes on, but my lips felt drier. This goes on, really nice. This is the one, my go-to. I don't even want to test your other stuff because I like this one, that type of thing. So you're completely unbiased with numbers. And of course, like I always tell people in classes and everything like that too, keep good notes. So I have a notebook full of pages and pages of lip balm things, just based on that. So keep good notes about everything. Keep good notes about, the feedback that you're getting and everything too. So that way you have all that on hand. But this takes a while. So literally, when you're testing all the oils and stuff like that, you can't just do one and then 5 minutes later do another, because you're still getting the benefits of that oil on your lips. Like, it's still there. So you want to wait a good long time, a half a day or something like that before going on. So when we were testing them, I'm like, use it for a day. Let me know. Next day, use something else, or if you're just going to use something, start with it first thing in the morning and use it all day. See how you like it. If you hate it, move on. Try something else. So, but first we tested all the rolls. So like every single oil that we have and every single butter that we had and stuff like that. So tested all of them to see how we liked them. Do that. And then the formulas come in. So after we got to our contestants, so this is kind of work in progress too. So we came up with something that we, tried and true best of everything, what everybody liked. But literally this has spurred off a lot of other different formulas of super, super wonderful things that may not, have either been our number one for one reason or another. For instance, our coffee and pumpkin seed butter made a fantastic lip balm. But a coffee butter, in there, it's kind of the balm smells like coffee. So that it's going to kind of spur off a blog post and a project and stuff for you guys to do and everything in the future. So we may not have the base, like coffee butter lip balm base. I feel like it's a limited market, but we'll show you how to do it and make lip balm out of it too. So this has inspired many, many, many other different things because we came across so many different wonderful kind of formulations. So, and they're all vegan, all plant-based and everything. So this turned into, when you dive down rabbit holes, you get started in something, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, this turned into 20 fantastic things. So that's kind of what this whole thing did. So then after that, once we found our favorites for this or that, and ones that are, widely received and readily available, I mean, we couldn't use anything that's hard to get or, that type of thing, or
we want to make sure the price point was still good for you
sustainable,
guys too.
Right. So our customers are you that make lots of things and resell them and stuff like that. So we have to make it profitable for you. You're not going to be able to maybe get like $50 a lip balm. That'd be weird. You could, probably some of you can do that out there, but it's not. You're going to sell a whole lot more $5 lip balms than you will $50 lip balms. So we want to make it to where you guys can make a decent profit and everything too. So keep that in mind. So we did that, and there's nothing, not fully renewable or sustainable or anything like that. No, endangered species of this, that, nothing like that in there. Everything's fully easy to get, common ingredients. And then we put together formulas. Keep formulating, testing. So these were just the formulas that I did this week. I have plenty more little cups that, I did. I'll bring these back so you can actually see them. Plenty more of these that I did and, never made it. So the cups that are fuller, I didn't really like the base, so I didn't put it in tubes. The ones that I would hit on, I'd put in tubes, and I made like 10 different tubes and gave them to 10 different people to try out to see what they thought too. So this is, a lot of people went in on making this, the lip balm formulation. And so we just kept testing and tweaking and testing and tweaking, and had fun doing that. Not so much fun sometimes when you fail.
So essentially, what goes into like a formula, like butters, oils, waxes, like what are your
So in the formula, butters are always nice because oils are good too. So we have some oils in there, we have some butters in there, and then you need a wax to hold it all together, right? The wax binds everything.
Yeah, the non-vegan lip balms, usually beeswax is that wax that.
Beeswax or paraffin, yeah. Right. So paraffin or, I want to say Vaseline. There's mineral oil and stuff like that in there. So I was trying to find the ones that would replace the most popular lip ingredients. So for instance, like coconut oil replaces mineral oil. They do very much the same things for your lips and stuff like that, but we didn't want any, mineral products in there or anything like that. So petrochemicals. So coconut oil replaces that. And then, the I don't know if I'm saying this right, the candela wax replaces beeswax. So that's a plant wax. It's very, very close to beeswax. I was actually very, very impressed with it. I fell in love with it. We also carry the carnauba wax, but that tends to make a very hard, brittle lip balm. So it wasn't nice and smooth on your lips.
Even when you feel that wax, you feel how brittle it is and how hard and stuff it is. So.
Very hard, yeah. Whereas the candela wax is not. And then, but I did feel like the candela wax was a little on the soft side, which is not a bad thing for this time of year, especially when it's not going to, melt. But I added some rice bran wax in there too, because the rice bran was actually very nice in the lip balms and stuff too. So, so what went into our formula, our final things that we decided on that are, nobody's really allergic to it. Everything's good in there and everything. We have hydrogenated soybean oil. So soy oil regenerates skin cells. So think about your lips when they're all, when they're all chapped and everything and dry. You want to regenerate those skin cells as much as possible. You've already done the damage to your skin. You need the cells to regenerate and, make new cells and essentially make new lips. So soy is very, very good for that. It helps strengthen the moisture barrier of the whole lip balm itself. So you want to keep the moisture in, and the soy wax, the hydrogenated soy oil, which hydrogenated oil is pretty much wax. They still consider it oil, but it's pretty much wax. So that helps seal and protect and keep the moisture in there. And it also provides a lot of environmental protection. So protection against the free radicals, the sun, that type of thing, and the air. So it provides a lot of that. So that's the majority of it is soy. Next, we have the coconut oil. So coconut oil, you probably use it in a lot of your skincare products and your soaps, lotions, that type of thing. It absorbs very easily. They also use coconut oil a lot in like salves and wound healing, lots of different, natural things to do that. So again, your lips are very chapped. And so it's kind of like a wound if you think about it. Really chapped lips that are peeling and cracking and stuff like that are, kind of like a wound. So I felt like that was a good one. It heals very quickly. So when you have things like that, coconut oil heals very quickly. So that helps the quickness of this whole lip balm. It helps you to really soothe your lips and everything very quickly. Bring my notes in front so I can see them better. It's very easily absorbed, and coconut oil is used a lot in dry skin too. So it goes in right away, starts working right away. And again, like I said, the coconut oil replaces mineral oil. We don't want mineral oil in there because that's not vegan. So, and generally we don't want. So one thing, if you put coconut oil on, sometimes it feels like drier afterwards. It's because it absorbs so easily. So it dries out on the top of the skin because it absorbs in there. Mineral oil does the same thing. If you've ever put mineral oil in, it goes in, it feels great, and then all of a sudden it's gone. So that's why it's a direct replacement. It's gone because it goes deep down into your skin. So when your lips are regenerating, making the lips, it's going to come out healthier and look better with the coconut oil. So we put that in there, and Coconut oil, I feel like it's just good for the soul too. So next we have avocado oil. Super, super popular. So when everybody was testing and they didn't know what was in my little tubes that I was giving them, but they trusted me to put it on their lips, avocado oil, everybody kept saying, I love this, I love this, I love this. So every single person that tested loved the avocado oil. So I'm like, well, that's got to go in. That's a natural. So we got to put the avocado oil in there. And why they love it, again, it absorbs easy. So it goes in, starts working, starts moisturizing, absorbs right into your lips very easily. It actually increases your collagen production. So everybody's skin makes collagen, right? You want collagen. You produce less as you get older, but you want the collagen. So it increases your collagen production. It doesn't put collagen into your skin because your body produces it. Collagen is kind of like a hormone where you keep producing it. But avocado helps support that and helps increase your collagen production. So think about this for your other skincare stuff too. So if you're doing soaps or lotions or whatever, it will increase your collagen production because you want that in any skin, not just your lips, but in any skin. So I really like it for that. That it does a good job with that. It reduces inflammation. So think about your lips being really chapped and they're hot and they're sore and they're inflamed and stuff like that. So it helps reduce the inflammation of that. Excellent for that. It also works like soy oil, so it regenerates cells as well. So it helps you grow new cells. It helps keep everything healthy so that your cells can grow new cells, again, growing new lips. And it's an antioxidant. So antioxidant protects from free radicals, also anti-aging, so your lips will not get as old as you think they are. So it's also an antioxidant. So lots of good stuff in there. Next, we have vitamin E, which is a total antioxidant. So vitamin E is very good for you. So it's antioxidant for your skin. It's also antioxidant for all the goodness in here. The avocado, the soy, the coconut, they all have very super long shelf lives, but the vitamin E extends that shelf life with the antioxidant properties in there. And then we have aloe leaf juice. So I like that. Everybody that tested in my tubes and didn't know what was in there, they also picked the aloe. So they picked the avocado, they picked the aloe. What aloe does and why people use it so much is it helps your skin retain moisture, right? That's kind of the whole purpose of a lip balm. You want it to be moisturized. So it helps your skin retain moisture. So the aloe's in there for that. It's also very good for soothing and healing. So, you get a sunburn, you put aloe on it, right? Well, your lips get sunburned. So put aloe on it. So it's very soothing for like irritated, dry, chapped skin. So the aloe is excellent for that. So those are like the oils and butters that we have in here. So then we need to bind it all together and make it into a lip balm. Otherwise, it's just going to be a greasy mess that goes all over the place. So I chose the two different waxes. I chose the candela wax, which looks like this. Little tiny orange beads. It's very cute. So it's darker. So you'll see in our vegan lip balm, it's going to look very natural looking. It's not white because we're not using anything that was bleached or anything. Because we don't want the bleach in there. So the candela, it seals and protects, obviously, because it's the wax. So it's going to be a little bit thicker. It's going to seal and protect on the outside. It's also a skin conditioner. And that's why it was popular. So everybody, when they were testing the final formulas, they 80% picked the candela wax over my rice bran wax versions because it was very conditioning to the skin and stuff like that. So they picked that. Everybody liked that one the best. And it's a stabilizer, so it keeps the whole formula stable and stuff like that, mixes everything together. The candela is a direct beeswax replacement. So anywhere where you use beeswax, you can easily substitute the candela wax for that. And then the last wax that I used to put it all together with, I did use rice bran wax because I really like that in there. So that
jumped out.
That's white, but it's not bleached, it's natural. So think of rice as white, so the rice bran wax.
It has a little bit of a cream tint.
Yeah, it does. It's natural looking, but not bright white. So what that does, the rice bran wax just softened in a different way than everything else. Like it had this really nice softening thing. It did tend to be very hard, but it just softened really, really nice. That I really like that. Once I got over the hardness of it, it felt really nice on there. So it preserves moisture. So again, we want to preserve that moisture, just like aloe's doing. Preserve all the moisture that your lips had to keep them nice and soft and everything. So it preserves moisture. What else does it do? It increases the elasticity of your skin. So I think that's what I liked about it too. Because, in some of my beeswax formulas, there was so much beeswax in there. I felt like it was sealing and protecting, but there wasn't necessarily like any elasticity in my skin. It was just beeswax on top. So all this stuff absorbs very easily, but the rice bran gives your skin like more elasticity, which I really, really liked. And then another good thing it has UV protection. So I'm in the sun. So it's not, you can't put like SPF anything on there. So, because it's a natural UV protector. We can't, put anything on it, SPF 15 or 20, it doesn't have that, but it does have some natural UV protection in there. So, and all that bundled together is going to be our new Vegan Lip Balm Base. It's due to launch on Friday, so we'll have it on our Friday email. Make sure to look out for that and everything. It'll hit our site then too. So right now we're building inventory, but yeah, it's really, really nice. Everybody here really, really likes it. And then, we've thrown some testers out. Like I said, there's lots of testers out there and everything. If you visited our showroom, we may have even roped you into trying some things. So, but everybody's very, very excited for it. So, but that's what we've been working on. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to post them in the chat. We'll get to your questions next. So, yeah. So Christine's on it.
Becky says hi.
Hi, Becky. Hi, everybody.
All right, good there.
Quiet day out there.
All right, everybody's here.
All right,
You
good.
said, trying to find something other than candela wax because of how it's extracted. Would rice bran wax be a good substitute?
It does make a good, the lip balms that I make just with rice bran, it can be a substitute. They were a little bit brittle. They were on the brittle side, but it did make a nice one. So it's not a direct substitute. Like beeswax and the candela wax were very, very similar in properties. Like if I mix the two up, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference type thing. They're that similar. Whereas you can tell the difference between rice bran and the candela, but they both have their own nice things. So I would try substituting it, like just use it as a substitute and try it and see how you like it. It may be a little bit brittle or a little bit harder. So that's the only thing. It's not quite as flexible as the candela wax. So is that the only question?
That was it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. So sometimes when I ramble on, I wonder if it gives you more questions in your head or if I'm actually answering the questions. So, but yeah, so this was a fun project and it inspired me to do lots of other ones and spin-offs on this one.
So lots of lip things coming soon.
Lots of lip things. You need lip things all year long. So we
Sure.
have a few that we tested were very good, summertime things. So expect some summertime things to come out in the lip category. And it seems like each season, like your lips go through different things.
Yeah. Well,
This time of year is most extreme.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it is with your skin and face and
Mhm.
moisturizing and stuff too. Usually you use heavier products in the winter and then you do it in the summer.
Right. You're doing the creams and stuff like
Right,
that. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Right for the lip balms as much in the
Uh-huh.
summer, but it made it a very good time of year to test these things. So.
Yeah.
Because, just spending any time outside and your lips are dry. So. Yeah, it's like some other questions are popping in.
Thank you for this. I'm looking forward to trying out the new vegan recipe.
Oh, good. Yeah, try it out. Let us know what you think too. So if you try it out, you can go back to this post, put it in there, let us know how you like it. We're very anxious to see what everybody thinks of it. We're very excited about it. So all of us are very, very excited about it. So, and we're anxious to see what you think too. So awesome.
All right.
Well, that's
See
good.
you guys next week.
Sounds good. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.